You love the feeling of being renewed. To protect the things most precious to you. To stay beautiful every single day. To breathe just like we do, because you are truly delicate. Protecting the ones who've been with us through the years. With Sayalac Care, the only wood coating that truly protects you. Sayalac Wood Coatings from JAT.
Welcome to Lmd Newsweek. I'm Ashwini Vethakan and we begin with a roundup of local news. As of this week, the total number of COVID-19 infected patients in Sri Lanka currently stands at 95,949, with the number of recoveries reaching 92,611 and the total number of deaths now stands at 608. A consignment of carcinogenic coconut oil imported from Malaysia has been loaded onto a shipping vessel anchored in the port of Colombo. 6 such containers of unrefined coconut oil are expected to be re-exported. The Police Organised Crimes Division has requested the public's assistance to apprehend a suspect who committed a large-scale fraudulent activity by posing as a doctor, engineer, teacher and businessman. The 45-year-old suspect has used several addresses to commit fraud such as Kadawatha, Wadiyagoda and Jayala. A statement issued by the police headquarters confirmed that the IGP has approved a 1 million reward to anyone who provides accurate information about the suspect. The police recently unveiled a scheme where stolen goods were being sold over the internet. The suspects were allegedly selling electrical and electronic equipment, jewelry and books at low prices. The goods are delivered in a place without surveillance coverage. Authorities are urging the public to be wary when conducting online transactions and stated that the IMEI numbers of all stolen mobile phones are being posted on www.ineed.police.lk, a website maintained by Sri Lanka Police. Sri Lanka Railways recently introduced a new hotline number 1971 to offer commuters additional convenience. This hotline enables commuters to make complaints in the cases of unexpected emergencies and to obtain relevant information regarding train services. Moving on to business news, on behalf of the government of Sri Lanka, the Sri Lankan ambassador to China signed a $500 million agreement with the China Development Bank on Monday. The embassy states that the loan will infuse vitally required foreign exchange into the Sri Lankan economy, and these funds will contribute to the government's efforts to facilitate a rapid economic recovery following the setbacks resulting from the pandemic. By way of a directive dated 9th April, the central bank has placed additional regulations on licensed finance companies' foreign currency borrowings. Finance companies are now required to submit any foreign currency borrowing for approval to their boards of directors. The intention of this move is to stabilize any unwarranted macroeconomic financial sector volatility created by these companies' foreign funding exposure. The State Minister of Money, Capital Market and State Enterprise Reforms recently had a special meeting with the Deputy Prime Minister for International Relations and Cooperation Affairs of Oman. The State Minister conveyed greetings from the Sri Lankan President and Prime Minister and delivered a special message from the latter for the Sultan of Oman. Following up on the coconut oil crisis, the Minister of Trade notes that steps have been taken to provide a bottle of quality local coconut oil at a controlled price of 450 rupees. Accordingly, locally produced pure coconut oil that is suitable for human consumption will be sold at this price through cooperatives until the end of the year. And on that note, we'll be going in for a short break and we'll return with the latest from global news and sports news.
Thank you so much for all the support you gave me, guys.
Okay.
Today, I got promoted.
Those who spread goodness radiate happiness to everyone around them. Introducing LOLC Finance Credit Cards. Fuel the goodness in you.
Welcome back to the show, and here's the latest from global news. As of this week, the number of COVID-19 infected patients around the globe has surpassed 139 million, with the number of recoveries reaching 118 million, and the total number of deaths have now reached 3 million. Denmark on Wednesday became the first country to stop using AstraZeneca's COVID-19 vaccine altogether over a potential link to a rare but serious form of blood clot. The decision will push back the scheduled conclusion of Denmark's vaccination scheme to early August from July 25th, health authorities have said. Select customers in Houston will now have the option of a robot car delivery service when ordering pizza from Domino's. Once selected, the customer's order will be delivered by a fully automated vehicle made by Neuro. Customers will receive regular texts and updates on the car's location and a numerical code that can be used to retrieve the order. New Zealand aspires to become the world's first nation to enact a law that forces its financial institutions to report on the effects of climate change. As the Kiwis intend to become carbon neutral by 2050, Climate Change Minister James Shaw expressed his thoughts on how the financial sector needs to play its part in this endeavour, and that banks, insurers and fund managers can do this by being aware of the environmental impacts of their investments. Apple is set to launch its first product launch of the year through a virtual event. With the tagline Spring Loaded, the event is scheduled to be held on Tuesday at its Apple Park headquarters in California. Fans can expect to see the updates to the brand's iPad Pro, iPad Mini and AirPods line. Proposed EU regulations on AI are expected to ban the use of facial recognition for surveillance or algorithms that manipulate human behavior. The suggested list of banned systems include AI systems that are designed or used to manipulate human behavior, opinion or decisions, indiscriminate surveillance applied in a generalized manner, used for social scoring, and those that exploit information or predictions, and a person or group of persons to target vulnerabilities. Wrapping things up, we look at the world of sport. Pakistan seems to be having a grand time as captain Babar Azam has ended Indian captain Virat Kohli's 3-year reign on top of the ICC ODI batting rankings. Additionally, Pakistan opener Fakhar Zaman moved up 5 places to rank a career best of 7th after back-to-back centuries in the ODI series against the Proteas, and Shaheen Afridi rose to 11th in the bowling department. Dan Evans sealed his first tour-level victory on clay in 4 years with a first-round win over Dusan Lajovic at the Monte Carlo Masters. The British number 1 defeated 2019's runner-up Lajovic. His next hurdle comes in the form of legend Novak Djokovic as the two collide for the first time in the 3rd round of the tournament. Steph Curry became the Golden State Warriors' all-time leading scorer with 17,818 points and counting after he surpassed Wilt Chamberlain's record, which stood for 57 years, scoring 53 points in the 9th 50-point game of his career. He saw that the Warriors defeated the Denver Nuggets 116-107 at the Chase Center on Monday. And that's all the news we have for you this week. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Thank you for watching and stay safe.